Let's take a look at
That's
lineups
right.
as we spawn into North. Zaf, talk to me about GGWP.
So GGWP is Montana and Yamato, and then Des Moines. Ducky shot this time in the Venezia. And we've got Daring, Yu Yang, and Shimakaze.
Yu Yang action. This is our first look at OO7 this event. We have not seen them play here on my channel or Zaf's channel. Eagle Lance, Soviet Baguette, Kremlin, and Ohio. Well, that's Soviet Baguette. That lines up. Double Moskva with Des Moines and Venezia rounding things out. Oh, I'm sorry, double Moskva. There's a Moskva in that front. That's Elgar. Rounding things out, Daring Shimakaze. So we see kind of a little bit of a philosophical difference here. OO7 bringing a double destroyer comp compared to the triple destroyer that GGWP is fielding.
Yep, GGWP feels like a more mobile force with the Des Moines. They can relocate a little bit easier. Moskvas are your typical kind of dig-in ships, although Des Moines can do that too.
You're definitely going to dig in more with a Moskva. A DM's, I won't say a DM is easy to move. A DM is easier to move simply because it's less detectable.
Yes.
I won't say, what's a DM full rig stealth? Like 10 and a half? 10-3?
Something like that.
Something like that. So the radar doesn't quite reach out to its detection radius, but it's close, right?
Yep.
All right, well, quite big, kind of a heavy side here for a OO7. Kremlin triple Moskva, all making their way east along the H line. Eagle Lance's Ohio looks like he's going to hang out and play mid. Annoying Italians Des Moines moving up to work the bottom of the B cap. Opposed by Arch Zero's Des Moines and Amatsukaze's Daring Mad Dog, the Daring there for OO7. Venezia and Desert Rat heading wide to the A flank where GGWP is deploying quite a bit of firepower.
Yep. Now you notice the Moskva's way south here, and that's because if they get detected early, then they can come under battleship fire, and typically they're going to be broadside when they get detected. So they have to play a little bit more carefully.
Amatsukaze with the early spot on annoying Italians. Des Moines. Sage put out a Yamato salvo. Didn't get anything out of it.
Yep. And then Ohio responded. Nothing out of it either.
Well, nothing significant. He hit him, but it wasn't that big a deal.
Did he even hit him?
He did. When you got 95,000 hit points, he took like 16K, like big deal. 16,000. 1,600.
Right. I didn't even see the bar move. That's how insignificant it was.
Exactly. Like it hit him, but it didn't do a whole lot.
Right. By the way, Zika in the Shimakaze is running 12-kilometer torpedoes, and Desert Rat is running the 20-kilometer torpedoes.
Okay. Noteworthy. See, now the Yu Yang smoke going up at A, the double Des Moines, snail trail here, the doom snail, for lack of a better way to put it, starting to get going. I think, Zaf, what we're seeing OO7 do here with the triple Moskva Kremlin is they're going to go for this 9-line push. That's all I can think of. They're going to come over here into H9, turn due north, and move right up the 9-line. That's all I can think of.
I would say 2 of them are on the border, 2 of them go up the islands.
You think so? You think they're going to send 2 up the 10-line and 2 up the 9-line?
Yeah, they'll send 2 of the Moskvas over there probably, because they're faster than the Kremlin.
Okay.
And they'll put the Kremlin in the middle of the ball, and they'll just move up. You can see already torpedoes from Zika's Shimakaze fishing for that play.
Indeed. Eagle Lance taking a bit of a hit there, getting kind of cross-fired by a Battleship Princess and Sage at the same time. Takes about a 10-12K hit there. Not catastrophic, but definitely down a chunk early. No other significant engagements here. 3.5 minutes into the game. You can tell that OO7's play is to basically surrender the A-cap, just make a nuisance of themselves on this flank in general.
Yep. All right, there's Baguette and Judge turning northward. And we'll see Walked and Woaded. Wow. And Elgar getting all the way over to the edge. I'm surprised Elgar's not going to take the shortcut north of the island, but okay.
Probably doesn't want to risk it because I'm guessing they don't have a lot of vision right now. They don't.
No.
So they're going to play it safe, right? If there was a destroyer out here that could guarantee there wasn't anybody that was going to slap him for that play, he might do it. But since there isn't, they don't know, they're not willing to risk it. And it makes sense. Four minutes
we're
gone.
About to have a.
Go ahead.
We're gonna have a daring slap fight pretty soon here at B, I think.
4 minutes gone. Still pretty quiet early here. GGWP bagging the A cap. They slowly working up points, but not a huge lead. As the 007 push up the 9-10 line is starting to materialize. Now, that second salvo of torpedoes from Zika looks really good, Zath. Now, Judge, it looks like Judge has got his Hydro up, so they're going to see these coming and they'll be able to slow down and adjust. But it is going to slow them down just a little bit. Yep.
Well, and to be quite honest, they need to slow down anyways.
Yep.
They have to let the other Mossfas catch up to them.
Yep. Baguette.
So
Baguette is slowing. Judge is not so much. There we go. He's turning
I think Baguette was already planning on slowing down, and Judge didn't until he realized the threat. Now he's turning in. He'll be fine. And looks like Baguette will take one torp from Ducky shot on the bow.
Baggett's probably looks like he's going to take one of these Venezia torps in the bow. But he doesn't. Oh, he does. Yeah, he does. Right there.
He does. He does.
Right there.
Facey just got whacked. Out in the open water here. Must have been the Ohio.
Must
Eagle
have been.
Lance.
I don't think the Venezia AP was looking. Venezia SAP was looking for him.
I highly doubt SAP could do that much damage. He was that was full health.
Yeah, that was the Ohio for sure. I wonder how he got spotted exactly.
I don't know. Judge got whacked as well. He might have opened up on something.
Yeah, that hit on Judge wasn't too bad. It's the SAP. The Venezia SAP is starting in on Judge now. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna just start taking. Ducky's just gonna start taking 8K a time off of him, basically.
Yep. All right. 4 assets going up the 9-10 line.
There we go.
If anybody wants a good screenshot, here we go. Soviet Baguette with the no battleship sign. Just for the lulz.
In proud defiance of Wargaming's advice, 007 says, to heck with you, I'm doing this my way.
That's right. Hey, they might even be playing Frank Sinatra right now.
I know. They're rotating Mad Dog, 007 rotating Mad Dog over to C as Annoying Italian trying to guard the B cap and push him. Matsukaze's daring back off of it. Torps coming in for Annoying Italian. A good hit from the Yamato right through the nose. A good boop on the nose as Fosse's also coming in with some AP there. Eagle Lance driving his Ohio up the channel.
Wow.
I think he's looking for the shot on Fosse.
Yep.
They have no eyes on Fosse right now. 00. There he is. They've got the shot now. There go the shells. This could be bad. It is bad.
It takes him out.
It is bad. Eagle Lance with an aggressive...
Matsukaze was just about to smoke him up, too.
Indeed. And Eagle Lance with an aggressive battleship play pays off here. First blood going to 007. They'll also be bagging the C-cap momentarily. Nobody's really in a position to stop this. Arch Zero's not even in radar range to pick up Mad Dog. Well, he kind of is. But nobody would have shots anyway. It's too late now.
No.
Each team taking up a cap. Go ahead.
It's interesting. GGWP grabs A, but they decide not to go for it.
No.
They're going to try to focus down Annoying Italian instead.
Yeah. And they're doing a great job of it right now. Here comes... It's a Yamato salvo, I think.
Des Moines, I think.
Des Moines, okay. Des Moines. Yamato salvo's got to be coming eventually.
This might be the Yamato salvo. Nope.
Now, Dyer's getting chunked for his trouble out in the open. Open watering Annoying Italian as well.
I don't know why he opened up there.
I don't either. Italian escaping on about 7,000 HP, popping a heel. Shimakaze Torps moving up the 4 line, but not finding anything.
Mm-hmm.
Dyer giving up a big chunk of HP. Only about 50 points between the two teams here. Coming up on the 9-minute mark of the match.
Zika is now on radar.
Yep. They got shells going in on the Shimakaze over here. As now 00 has brought Desert Rat back to A. The GGWP kind of reorient has allowed them to take this weak side and at least contest this capture zone.
Zika is pretty low. He's at 3K, 2K.
They can't see him.
But I think, yep.
They've lost sight of him.
Radar just ended.
Yep, they would need another radar. Maybe Judges. Do you know whose radar that was? Probably Judges, I'm guessing.
I think it was Judges' radar, yeah.
I was going to say, it might take Walked and Woaded up to kind of move him up there. I can't say that.
Lucky getting whacked a little bit by Baguette.
I can't say that. Walk
I
and
know, right?
loaded.
Seriously.
It's like Elmer Fudd is suddenly casting Cots, Zath.
Yep.
007 cheekily moves onto both caps. They'll start narrowing this gap. Only 30, basically 10 points and falling here as we approach the halfway mark of the match.
The Montana Battleship Princess Raula for GGWP is coming under tremendous focus fire now, as the annoying Italian is just under 5,000 hit points now, but being smoked by Mad Dog's Daring.
Not sure how they can see Desert Rat, but they can. Oh, he's under Des Moines radar. The Des Moines radar on the north side of B's got him lit for quite a while. So Sage's secondary is going in on him.
Look at that, just charging.
Oh, big Venezia hit on Sage's Yamato. Blitz is playing this Venezia like a champ. He held his fire all through that turn so the Des Moines wouldn't be able to pick him out in smoke. And then he took like an 18k hit off the Yamato the first time he pulled the trigger there as his smoke expired. The Yamato answering back in anger now. That's Sage.
Yep, and he did take a torpedo as well from Desert Rat Shima.
All of those shells falling short. I don't think OO is going to be able to get back onto A anytime soon, but it was enough. Well, they held the cap long enough to flip the lead.
It's interesting, OO has stopped their push up the 910 line.
Yeah, I was just about to comment on that. Like, I'm not sure why you would pull the handbrake now.
Let's see which way Arc Zero is looking. He's looking to stop them from getting around. So, of course, if Judge pops through first, he'll be broadside to Arch's Des Moines.
I don't have a ton of vision right now. They can see the Des Moines. They can see Amatsukaze. They can see Sage and the Sage's Yamato, and they can see Yoshi's Des Moines. That's literally it. That's all they can see. Okay, they can see Ducky now. He just opened fire, but that like Battleship Princess has gone dark. So GWP doing a great job of rotating those ships back away, out of division, out of detection. All the Battleship Princess now taking a salvo at Judge.
Yeah, see, this part requires a lot of coordination as Judge takes at least one Citadel there. Basically, you have to wheel, which means you have to have Elgar, the farther Mosfa, go farther up north and then cut around.
I hear you. It's like Chamberlain at Little Round Top.
Mm-hmm. Fix bayonets!
Exactly. Fix bayonets! It's one of my favorite moments of that film.
Absolutely. Battleship Princess Rala is shooting Eagle Lance.
Decent hit on Eagle. Now, the salvo I want to see coming in is the torpedo salvo on Sage, because he's looking at Daring Torps and Shimmatorps all at the same time. Like,
yes,
this is a fun survival minigame if you're Sage. He's about to eat 4 Daring Torps, followed up by 2 Shimmatorps. He's out.
There it goes.
Brilliantly done. Brilliantly coordinated by both 007 destroyers. They move out to a 2-ship lead. Both teams ticking up a cap with about 6.5 minutes left to play, but 007 probably in the driver's seat just because they have more firepower available on the board.
Yeah, that was a huge kill right there.
I mean, they have look at the health advantage they have right now, Zath. Just crazy.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
You wouldn't think they're only up 2 ships.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think they're more of like 3 with that kind of health advantage.
Ducky now playing a border humping game. Look at all those shells he's dodging.
Not gonna lie, Zath, I hate this. I wish they'd fix it.
It adds gameplay.
Da, tovarish.
But these 007 doing a nice job now of pushing together.
Yep.
They've wheeled around, and now they're all going to hit W, and they're going to push into Arch. They might take pot shots at Ducky whenever available, but Arch is the big focus, and there. Look at those shots hitting.
Yeah. It's going to be all focus fire all the time on Arches Des Moines. They're bringing back Zeka's Shima and Roxy's Daring, although Roxy's opening up with his guns, which maybe doesn't feel like the smartest idea, but I'm sorry, Roxy. Amatsukaze. I'm calling hhis clan tag instead of his name. And
oh, there it goes.
Kremlin looks at Des Moines and says, "Your puny bow armor means nothing to me, sir."
That's right.
007 going up 3 ships. 5 minutes to play. 007 on a solid lead. GGWP just does not seem to have the board position or the health to make this work right now.
Nope.
They've had to pull all 3 destroyers out.
The reason Amatsukaze was opening up was because of the focus fire on his buddy. Obviously, opening up, he figures he's safe.
Yeah.
And if he gets them to shoot him instead, well, that's a win as well.
Yeah, that works too, because you're saving your buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it makes sense.
Less experienced teams would probably fall for that ploy and start shooting Matsukaze.
Possibly.
This isn't a less experienced team.
No, I'm afraid not. 00 is
Look
not.
at the teamwork there.
Not a lesser experienced team.
Yep. Look at the teamwork there as Dyer smokes up his buddy.
Matsukaze may be going out here. Lots of shells going into that smoke looking for him. I don't think they can see him.
Yeah,
Actually,
I think they're radar.
I think they could. The Moskva had him on radar. 4-ship lead now for 00. Despite coming in at a destroyer disadvantage, they have flexed their radar very well. Made up lots of ground. Pretty well all over but the crying. And I tell you, Zath, for me, the hero of this game, this is going to sound ridiculous. It's been a pleasure watching Blitz play Venezia on this flank. He's done such a good job knowing what to shoot, when not to shoot. I think that's one of the things you find so many Venezia players in randoms in particular, not necessarily in competitive, but in randoms, they forget that if you fire your guns in the smoke, then like you could probably still be spotted depending on who it is that's spotting you.
Right.
See if Battleship Princess survives to touch tips with Eagle Lance. Negative.
Nope.
60 seconds on the timer, all over but the crying here in Game 1. 007 looking really solid to move on in the loser's bracket at the moment. This is still only Game 1. Don't want to get ahead.
Desert Rat's going to land 3 torpedoes on Yoshi, and that will seal the deal.
Yeah, that's going to be it. And there it is. That's game, kids. 10 seconds on the timer. All over for GGWP. They will drop Game 1. 007 one step closer to continuing their advancement in the tournament here in the loser's bracket.
That's right.
That was Shimakaze torp. That cross torpedo salvo between the Daring and the Shima on Sage was a thing of beauty, Zath. An absolute thing of beauty.